Fnaf Security Breach is one of the games of all time that manages to waste 20 hours of my life. This game had a disastrous launch with it being glitchy. And wow, that's a part of the reason why it's bad. I want to go over why in depth it's bad. Before I can get to this video, I want to say some positives about Security Breach. Steelwool attempted to make this game better through patches and updates. Also free DLC, which makes it slightly better than the main game. And that's commendable. So at least Steel will try to at least try to make this somewhat better. But anyways, let's get into the video. The plot is about Gregory, the kid we play as, trapped in the Pizzaplex with Freddy being the only one helping him, with the rest of the crew acting weird and basically going against Gregory. There's also the main security guard, Vanessa, who is after Gregory. But anyways, Greg Heffley is trapped and we have to go around getting security badges until we get caught by Vanessa. Then the main villain is revealed to us, Vanny, who's just Vanessa but in a buddy suit. Not kink shaming, that's just a thing. How? It's revealed later that she's brainwashed by Glitchtrap. Because in Help Wanted, you play as a VR tester, and at the end of Help Wanted, after you collect all the tapes, Glitchtrap takes over your body. So Vanessa / Vanny is possessed by it. And the only way you can free her is by playing the arcade games called Princess Quest. After you beat all of them, you free Vanny and then that's the canon ending. Now it is, but before, let's get into that. Before, the Springtrap ending was technically canon, with Springtrap coming back to life after the millionth time, with it being revealed that the pizzeria from FNAF 6 was built underneath the Pizzaplex, and William is there with the blob, which is basically entered with all the extra animatronics that burned in that fire. It would have been cool, but they did nothing with it. And that's the problem with this game so far, is that they have interesting ideas, but they do nothing with it. For example, Vanny. Vanny in the main game, this character has potential, but she barely shows up. And they also got rid of her knife for some reason, so she's just hopping around. She also has no real presence. Outside of a couple scenes, she barely shows up. She shows up randomly. She could have been a cool villain. At some pitch, she could have been an admirer of Springtrap, not being brainwashed by him. Because, actual people exist like that. But no, she doesn't really do much. In the trailer, it seemed that she would have more to do in this game.
Your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please, come out.
And even in the trailer, it seems to show that Springtrap would have appeared, with more audio.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will, both of you, burn!
But as a result of the deadline, a lot of stuff got cut, and unfortunately this caused Vanny to be a less interesting character. There's tapes in these games that kind of build her backstory up, which is revealed that it reveals her backstory in therapy sessions, which it's supposed to show how throughout this therapy session she changes. Like 1 minute she's interested in talking, 1 minute she's silent. Vanessa's backstory is that she lied to a court during a divorce between her mom and dad, with her mom apparently killing herself. I just wish that she did more in the game, to be honest, because these tapes actually do a decent job of building her up. She just does nothing in the actual game. There's these sections where you have a certain amount of time until you can leave the office. It's kind of like the original games to get a badge, to get the security badge, so that way you can navigate around the Pizzaplex. Some of the parts I like is that I like the daycare section with this, where you basically have to find the generators. I think the main thing that killed this game was the gameplay. Now a free roam FNAF game sounds good on paper, but in execution, it doesn't work. With it being easy to get lost, and it would have benefited from a marker telling you where to go. Later, you get to upgrade Freddy by killing either Roxy, Chica, or Monty. You could pick two. You could either get Chica's voice box, Roxy's eyes, or Monty's claws, depending on which ending you pick. For example, doing Roxy's eyes and Monty's claws will get you the Springtrap ending. I'm not a huge fan of the base game Security Breach. It's not that good. It's just really lackluster in my opinion. So at the end of the game, you have different endings. You have the bad endings where you leave and you get killed by Vanny. This is a simple Vanny ending where Freddy gets sacrificed, but it's down through this comic, so yeah. You also have the stupid burn trap ending. You also have the stupid unmask ending where Freddy dies and you unmask Vanny to see a Vanessa. Then there's another Vanessa on the roof for some reason. It could be a spirit thing, but we still don't know what the fuck this means. The good ending where you and Freddy leave in the van and Freddy's kept alive via battery. Then the Princess Quest ending. I explained that this is the free Vanny ending, which is basically the canon ending now, but back then it wasn't. Now the DLC is better, and believe it or not. They did it by having it feel more level-like and not being as free-roamy. The gameplay of Ruin, you basically have a VR mask, which is basically just a vanity mask. And you have to shut off all the security bridges to get lower in the pizza box so you can save Gregory. With you not being able to leave the mask on for too long because this thing called the entity will kill you. And the entity gets killed off later, so whatever. That we play as Cassidy, a friend of Gregory. And she's basically being manipulated by this one being called the Mimic, who basically can mimic anything. But the backstory of the Mimic is that he saw William kill kids and he kind of just mimics him, so I guess they put him down here. But anyways, we know that Gregory is like already gone, so we basically have to go through this. One part of the game I actually do like is why it's explained why she's helping out Gregory, because he was the only one that showed up for her birthday party. It actually creates tension when we have to kill Roxy later on.
Cassie. Welcome back, Cassie.
You remember me?
Your special day. I remember. Your special day. Do you still like carrot cake? It has been some time since I saw you last. If I remember correctly, it is on the 11th. I remember because you are number 1. Twice. Have you booked your party? I'm sure your friends will show up this time. Cassie? What are you doing?
Sorry.
I love carrot cake. Happy birthday, Cassie.
Fox.
But anyways, Roxy comes back later, so whatever. Anyways, the Ruin endings is you finding out that it actually wasn't Gregory and it was just this thing called the Mimic. You're getting chased by it, you follow Gregory's instructions, which is basically just the Mimic. So you go into the elevator, then it drops and you die. The secret ending where you take a different route and you just see Vanessa, Freddy, and Gregory on a hill. I don't know what this means, but okay. And then the scoop ending where instead of going in the elevator, you take a left to the control room. Then you kill it and that's it. Personally, the things I like about this game, I will say I do like Freddy and Gregory's dynamic. I think it's okay. I think the office sections are alright. Not terrible, although you could cheat through them by crouching. I just think this game is just really mediocre. Sure, it has okay things and also some good things about it, but there's too many bad that brings it down that I can't really enjoy the game so far. So enjoyers of this game, if you are watching this, leave a comment on why you enjoyed the game. I'll be interested in reading them. By any means, it's been Blastverse, signing off.
Oh man, that does suck. If that were me, I would probably kill myself. Hello?